Hey, this is Red Band coming to you live from the world famous comedy store, Main Room. For a brand new episode of Kill Tony, give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Look at this. We switched everything up. I'm excited about this. These are real audience members over here to our left. And over there, there's the comedians. Hi, comedians. Fuck yeah. It's Brian Redband here,
What's
ladies
up,
and
guys?
gentlemen. Same old setup up here.
Yeah, so like for the comedians, you guys are coming in this way now. So come in this way on stage.
Yeah, it's a new strategic way to perhaps expedite the flow of the show.
Yes.
As the logistics here for you audio listeners, things have switched. Ryan J. Ebelt is here. He draws every single episode for you people. His book, Kill Tony, which I love, is available at ryanjebelt.com. So are prints of each and every show. You could also get the exact hand-drawn thing from the artist himself, ryanjebelt.com.
Ryan, you know how many episodes you've drawn? 135 episodes he's drawn. He sat there and drawn.
And look at us now. Everything's crazy. This show goes on the road this Thursday to Phoenix, Arizona with the whole band, me, Red Band, everything. A full feature Kill Tony for you this Thursday, April 5th in Phoenix. And then we do stand-up in Tempe, the 6th, 7th, and 8th. The 8th, it's just Red Band and I. But the 6th and 7th in the Tempe Improv, it's me, Red Band, Jeremiah, Joel, Pat, all doing stand-up. That's going to be a lot of fun.
So much fun.
I'm in Providence the weekend after that, just headlining some shows. And then we go to Nashville the week after that. Another Kill Tony, Nashville, Tennessee. One of my favorite cities in the world. And then I do Wise Guys St. Louis, stand-up with Jeremiah Watkins. And then Spokane, Washington. And then we do a Kill Tony in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
Can you believe that? May 11th, the first time Kill Tony goes to Las Vegas. If anybody wants to make the drive out there, sign up for the show. Maybe you'll be luckier than putting your name in a bucket with 100 people in Los Angeles.
Hookers and blow.
There's a Kill Tony in Fort Wayne, Indiana on August 4th. I'm doing stand-up in Boston, May 26th. And then we do a real takeover of, let's give some breaking news, actually. I told you this earlier, but these people have no idea. This is a really big deal. We had already announced that we were doing a Kill Tony in Detroit, Michigan, September 22nd, with our guest, Danny Brown.
Fuck yeah.
We've added, since then, we've added 2 more Kill Tonys that weekend. So, yep, that's a big deal. Grand Rapids, Michigan, you have your own Kill Tony and stand-up show September 20th. Lansing, Michigan, September 21st. Kill Tony and a stand-up show, and then Kill Tony, September 22nd, Detroit, Michigan.
Damn.
Danny Brown.
Ohio's going to get pissed off at us for all those.
They're going to be
Michigan
very mad. Ohio hasn't had a Kill Tony in a long time. And then we do Fort Worth, Texas again. That's September 29th, and also stand-up shows there. And then Chicago, Illinois, I do stand-up in October. I'm excited about the state of this show. Honestly, every single week is like a new favorite episode to me. Last week we had a dental student's father tell him that he was proud of him for the first time
That was
ever.
Emotional.
And we also had a young man who got his first ever kiss live on this stage on the show. Turns out the guy was a virgin. And, you know, sexual performance issues are more common than you think.
I know.
And with forhims.com, it's a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, sexual wellness, all for men.
You know, like one of the biggest things when you get older is you stop getting boners as much, you know, and a lot of you can go to a gas station, spend some money on some supplement that might work, might not, might kill you, or you can go to For Hims and you can talk to a doctor on the website. You don't have to go to a doctor office, you just do it over the website, and he could prescribe you generic Viagra, and might as well have the real thing. And it's not that much money. I believe it's like $20 a month. And if you go to forhims.com/killtony,
well, yeah, it'll you can get you started for just $5 while supplies last. It's a one-stop shop which connects you with real doctors and medical grade solutions to treat ED. Try Hims for a month today for just $5, for just $5. See website for full details. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or pharmacy. Go to forhims.com/kill. That's forhims.com/kill. Forhims.com/kill.
we're giving them cheap boners.
There you go. You know who else loves cheap boners is this live audience that we have in front of us. You guys ready to get this fucking party started or what? This guy leaves right now. He's like, I'm just here to hear the ad reads, and then I'm leaving. That's the shit he loves. This guy's going to get 4hims.com right now. Little does he know he could order it on his phone, but... So let's get the party started. Every single week, I deliver on having two of the funniest comedians in the world as guests on this show, and this week's no different. We did it again. Make some noise for the great and powerful Russell Peters and Jamar Neighbors. What? From Adult Swim's Black Jesus,
yeah.
it's Jamar Neighbors, the Indian detective from Netflix. Fuck yeah. They're back. A couple guys that we've had on the show a few times before. You guys know what the fuck's going on.
No, what the fuck is going on? Hi, Red Band.
Hey, how's it going, Russell?
Hello, Antonio.
Hello,
What's
Russell.
up, Red?
And hello, Jammer.
I
What up,
love
baby
the
boy?
mohawk.
Shit, man, it's on with duct tape.
I'm excited to have you guys back. The state of the show is in a fun position, and I'm glad you're back. How was dinner? You just had dinner across the street.
I did, yes. It was good. Had the Branzino.
Ooh,
Yeah, I don't want to brag.
there you go. This crowd
ain't
has
that a rap?
no idea what Branzino is.
It's fish.
Oh,
Jamar's eating Comedy Store French fries, so
Yeah.
this isn't the Branzino.
Different pay grades.
Yeah.
you got this shit with a lunch ticket, nigga.
I'm glad you guys are here. Let's keep it rolling. We have a band. Every single week, the band comes out, and they commit to different characters every week, and they try to stay in those characters and the whole time. Every week, it's something different. We never know what they're going to do until we bring them out. So let's bring them out. It's the Kill Tony Band, the best damn band in the land. Pat Reagan, Jeremiah Watkins, Joel Jimenez, and Chroma Chris. Here they are. The band, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit. Oh, reggae.
Yeah.
Pot smokers.
Reggae.
Wow, I think so. Wait,
That's-
maybe not.
What is reggae?
Oh, that's bath salts right there. I can tell.
I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, wait, over here, over here.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
that's Colonel Sanders.
I think so. Bath salt. Okay. All right. Okay, now I get it. That guy's on acid. All right. Wow. Okay, so for you audio listeners,
Tony?
wow, Colonel Sanders is out of control right now. All right, so it's drug addicts. We got Jeremiah Watkins, who's clearly a cocaine addict. If
Yes.
you didn't know, read his name tag. And then there's Bath Salts, Patty Reagan. Chroma Chris, clearly on some type of Molly or psychedelics or
Yeah,
something.
he's on Molly, it seems.
And then back here we have what appears to best be described as stoned Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
Wow, are you guys just gonna stand up the whole time? What's going on?
want to.
Wow, this is just out of control. I'm gonna have pull people's names out of the bucket. They're gonna have to stand around there, Colonel Sanders. Okie dokie. They might actually be on the drugs that they're labeled as. They are fully committed. A little bit scattered, taking a real while to sit down. So I'm excited about this. We have drug addicts. Audience, what do you think about these characters? You excited about this?
Come on, you're gonna do better than that.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, Jeremiah. Oh, God. Wow. So, I guess, oh, God. I guess you guys finally found characters in which you can literally do whatever the fuck you want, so. Awesome.
Bingo, bongo, booga, banga.
Oh, shit.
A broham.
Kramer has not aged well at all. All right, so I have a bucket full of comedians' names. Sometimes it's a comedian, sometimes it's an insane person, sometimes it's a virgin. You never know what's going to happen. I pull your name out, you get 60 seconds of stage time, uninterrupted. We don't say a word. We're not even going to laugh into our microphones if we find it funny. We're just going to let you die a slow death if it's bad. And you know your 60 seconds is up when you hear the sound of a kitten. Wrap it up then, or else you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood Bear. Let's get this motherfucking party started, shall we? It's Kill Tony episode almost 260. I don't know, what is it, 257?
I think it's 258.
258.
I'm doing the round numbers. Don't ever ask me to do the
Our 5-year anniversary is June 18th, right here. We're going to get to see a bunch of fun stuff happen. But let's get this party started right now. All of a sudden, all this hectic shit happening on stage. Somebody's going to have to come up here and break the ice. And your first comedian getting an uninterrupted 60 seconds tonight goes to Mark Golub. Here we go. Mark Golub. All right. This new entrance is not working out well so far.
It's hard to see.
Good luck in Hollywood, you
Mark
idiot.
Gollum.
All right, I like this. I love one-word names.
Monty.
Culpepper. Culpepper? I see movement. I see aggressive movement coming this way. It is. It's Culpepper, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Yeah. I knew he was black too.
If it's a one-word name.
One more time for Culpepper, everybody. Come on.
Thank y'all, man. Clap it up for Kill Tony, y'all. Clap it up for Kill Tony. Man, this is dope, guys. I feel like we need to love more, honestly. And to be honest with y'all, I wish that everybody in the world loved themselves as much as Kanye West loves himself, right? Because Kanye West loves himself so much that if he was a superhero, he would be the only superhero to wear a mask of his actual face. That's love, y'all, and I want us to get there, man. I really do. And it's just a lot of random thoughts that like flow through my head, and like everybody might not agree with this, but it's just how I feel. I think black people that don't know how to dance should be allowed to park in the handicap spot. Basically what I'm saying is I deserve a disability check. Like, that's,
Fuck yeah, Culpepper.
thank y'all.
All right. Culpepper. That was fun.
Thank you, man. Can I just say it looks like the band says the word nigga for dessert. Like, it's like,
Okay. Sounds like that guy might say it for an appetizer.
I pay for fun.
Culpepper, this is your first time on the show, right?
yeah, first time on the show, man.
You have a much deeper voice than you look like you would have.
Yeah. I was expecting to hear Jaleel White.
Did I
do
I get that, yeah. I get that.
There is a Home Alone. He had the voice of Kevin McAllister, Talk Boy, when he had to make it sound like an adult to order some shit from the
Yes, I'd like a pizza with pepperoni, please.
The father.
Dang.
Culpepper, what do you do for a living?
Oh, man, right now, I just kind of tell people that I'm like self-employed, but I'm really just unemployed. Like, so I'm just kind of looking for
was
So
something.
you're self-employed, just business is slow.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man. So, I'm just trusting God that everything will work out.
Right,
That's
leave it
all.
to
That
that.
is not a good person to put your trust in at all. So what was the last job you had?
Last job I had was working at a shoe store.
Which one?
I one from back home. I'm from Miami. It's the spot down there. I don't want to give them a cheap plug because they fired me, but it's a spot down
Like
in
a
Miami.
Haitian shoe store?
It's a
They just sold flip-flops.
But yeah,
and
they
shit.
fired me because they came and I fell asleep in the back, and they were just like.
I'm more concerned
"You
that they
gotta
came while you were falling asleep.
I got me too, man. I got me too.
So-
but yeah, so
Yeah.
So do you fuck with Kanye or not?
I love Kanye. That's my dude. That's
All
my
right,
dude.
I'll fuck with Kanye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
All right,
that's
man,
my
that's why I'm
dude.
wearing this.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing this. Yeah, but no, yeah, Kanye is my dude, man.
You kind of look like Kanye a little bit.
I think I get that a
How
lot.
long ago was that job at that shoe store?
About 5 years ago.
I had a weird fucking feeling because it took you so long to answer. Like you almost didn't even remember the last job you had. So what are we talking about here? Did you get an inheritance or something? How do you survive?
Oh man, I just kind of hustling here and there, like you know.
Wow. Okay, bath salts. We got a lot of sound effects on this show. All right. Can we? I'll keep it. All right. That doesn't make it better. All right. Wow. All right.
Hey, how old are you, Culpepper?
Okay.
27.
27.
Yeah, 27.
And you haven't worked since you were 22.
I don't.
And wait, when did you move out here?
Nah, but that's the thing. Back home, you know, I did comedy back home as well in Miami. So you know, I got.
I don't know if that counts.
Oh,
Nobody
you're right.
Nobody ever thinks of the great comedy city of Miami.
No, you're right. But like really though, it really just has been like.
What's the hustles that you do for work?
Trusting.
How do you make your money?
I
sell plasma.
Things that I couldn't say on TV without.
You think
getting
you're
in
on
trouble.
TV right now?
Oh,
We are live. Oh yeah, we forgot to tell you guys we're live on TV now.
no, this
You
is.
can't listen to this podcast anywhere.
we
You are
downgraded.
shooting it in 4K.
No, this is. But honestly though.
Hold on. We have to stop the entire show because literally, I mean, it's a real live show tonight. Okay, Patty, please, I love you, dude.
He
Please.
looks uncomfortable.
All right. Well,
No, but like.
Don't look at me. It's the voice of reason tonight.
I know, but I mean, we can only give so many warnings before we have to start fucking.
No, but like
right.
I've been in like LA since like October, so this is huge to me. This might be the closest to TV that I get. So you know.
No,
what I'm
you're
saying?
absolutely
Like,
right. This is definitely the
big.
closest.
This is
Unless you
this is
work
easily
at Circuit City.
this is easily the closest
We
you've
know
come to
he's not
stand
gonna
up.
get a job
It's-
at Circuit City.
Yeah.
There is no Circuit City.
But yeah, so you know, I'm just
Is your last name Culpepper?
Culpepper. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Culpepper's
figured
my
that
last
much,
name. Yeah.
Were you ever an athlete?
Of course, yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah,
slow down there, Cul.
Mostly jumping over fences after he steals people's wallets.
He's not Mexican.
Well, what's a crime? What's a crime that you've gotten away with that you can't believe you got away with?
A crime that I've gotten away with that
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Driving.
Yeah.
Oh well, no, yeah, driving with a suspended license.
Yeah. Is it still,
Hey.
is it still suspended?
Yeah,
Well, the
yeah.
suspense is killing us.
What kind of car do you have?
This guy's a real criminal.
No car right now.
Wait, so you're driving on a suspended license?
No. Like I used to have a car, but like I sold it to come up here. So
How much you sell it for?
How much you miss your car?
oh man, well
What was the price? Yeah.
I sold it for like 300.
300.
What the fuck did you have? A Ford roller skate?
It was a really old car. It was a '98 Toyota Avalon. A lot had to be done to it. I was desperate for money. Yeah, for real. I was desperate for money.
It really
So I
wasn't
was
that
just
old.
like-
It's a 98.
I was just like, hey.
That's only 20 years old now.
So yeah.
So, all right. Well, we're not going to get any answers out of you since you're obviously a serious criminal.
No. I mean, what do you want to know, man? This is like.
Pat, what do you think? What do you think's going to end up happening here?
You're going to pull his cock?
I don't know. I just don't know exactly. It's just not going to make it to the podcast. We're just going to have to ignore
You still
it.
happy to be up here?
Am I still? You know what, man? Yeah, like I pray. You know what, man? Like,
I guess.
I pray. No, like I prayed that God would allow me to get up
You're
here.
leaving a lot of things up to nobody.
Good up.
Why would you?
There's fucking nothing up there, man.
I mean,
This is it.
hey, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You mean
this-
you talk to yourself until you got it.
But I'm up here though. You know what I mean? Good or
Yeah.
bad, like you know.
Now, where you living at out here?
I'm up here. I stay in North Hollywood.
What does that mean? You stay there?
Do they know you're staying there?
I mean, I live there, but I stay there. I mean,
All right, Cole.
where?
Pepper,
I
well,
mean, wherever.
Studio City.
do you have any hobbies or
I didn't
anything
know that
fun
one.
that you do?
Yeah, man. I pray a lot. Like
That shit is fun, nigga.
that,
You need a.
for real.
Yeah.
Hey, can we get some bars?
Nah, I pray a lot.
You're not praying for thicker legs.
I eat.
Damn. Is that Joelberg?
Yeah.
Wow. Joelberg just said you have tiny legs. How does that make you feel?
I think they match his stature. He's not like a
Yeah,
big
it's
dude.
like, I take it as a compliment.
You have the legs of a guy that prays a lot.
I was like,
I mean, listen, you don't want big legs when you're praying. It's hard to fall down.
Yeah.
right, no, like real talk. It is.
Did you pray for skinny legs?
Yeah, I pray. No.
Dear
I,
God, if I could just get 2 skinny legs.
No, I didn't. I ain't pray for skinny legs.
Then a
But
white
yo,
bitch knocks on your door.
But yo. but before y'all get me off stage.
Oh
yo,
shit! This is the part where everybody dies.
No.
There's just one more thing I want to tell
He
you
wants to do a
all.
group-
No,
He
yo.
wants to do a group prayer.
This, yo, like nigga, it was just great to meet you, man. Cause like back home, like you that nigga, man, and we fucks with you heavy, man.
I was talking about you. I thought he was talking about me. I'm like, oh.
Thank you, G.
Thanks for recognizing.
Wow, look at that. That goes to show you credits versus street cred right there. I thought for sure he was talking to Russell. I'm like, why did he call Russell the N-word? That was aggressive. All right.
But yeah, man.
Hey, man, it's cool. Culpepper.
Tell them niggas
Get
back
outta here, man.
home I said, hey.
For sure.
There he goes, Culpepper, ladies and gentlemen.
Just skinny legs out of here, Culpepper.
Fuck yeah. So that's how it goes. Watch your wallets as he walks by you, ladies and gentlemen.
Because he's not going to steal it. He's just going to pray that they end up in his pocket.
I mean, that is a guy who you sort of know if they only go by one name, if they just go by their last name, that they're a criminal. That's a fun way to know too, because like they don't want to get caught or anything.
That's my drug addict, Patty Reagan, right there.
I pulled another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Malik Bazile.
What's up, y'all? Cool. Hey, G, that was a funny ass play. That was real beautiful, nigga.
Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it, nigga.
That was real beautiful.
Hold on, let's restart. Okay, let's restart Malik without doing crowd work on the panelists. Here we go. One more time for Malik Bazile.
Go, fresh start.
I don't follow rules. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? So my bad, G.
Neither does Patty Reagan. Who gives a fuck? Let's try it one more time. Malik Bazile.
I'm allergic to white women with pierced nipples. You can laugh. I know I'm kind of give a shit. Had this white broad over my crib the other day, and so I saw her titties. It was nice. She had it pierced and shit. So I went to go suck on them. It tastes like a roll of quarters. I'm like, the fuck? Shouldn't think about laundry when I'm sucking your titties. Y'all gotta step it up, ladies. Give a shit. Give a shit. That's your broad right there. I mean, look at her. I know Southwest titties when I look at them, G. It tastes like an airplane tire. Give a shit, G. Hey, that's 60 seconds. That's enough time. That's enough.
That ain't it.
Y'all want more or some shit?
Yeah.
You ain't even at 60 yet, dog. You good.
That was good.
No, you good. Keep talking to them, not us.
Let me see who fuck in here. Fellas, make some noise. You ever made love to your chick? Like gave her the best sex of her life?
Yes! Fuck yeah!
Because you needed a place to stay. Who the fuck in here right now?
Fuck yeah. All right, Malik Bazile. Fuck yeah.
I like it like this. Malik, you are not dressed like you came to do comedy tonight, but I fucking like it. Old school jogging pants.
I like that you
throwback.
cross-branded. You wore Jordans and Adidas. You were like,
That's
fuck
You
it.
know, this is a guy who doesn't follow the rules. He said that at the beginning, and then he
I'm
followed
cross-branded
through.
like a motherfucker. He wearing Hennessy and drinking rum.
He know what the fuck going on. Vodka and shit, G. What's
Fuck
good?
yeah,
What's
Malik.
up, Russell? You good, G?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, all right. It's good. Y'all
Wow.
band and shit. Y'all good and shit?
This is just going to be one of those episodes that I regret
Listen,
from
hey,
the
G,
very
yo,
fucking start, isn't it? I mean, just unbelievable. Malik taking the reins and asking the questions up here. I
Malik
fucking
Bazile. Not to be
gonna just-
confused with his brother M.
You said what?
Malik.
No, it's Malik though. A lot of people say
Okay.
Malik.
All right, gotcha, Malik.
Yeah.
Is this your first time on the show?
No, I've been on here before.
I remember. What happened last time?
I don't even remember.
Similar.
You don't.
Something similar, like something like this. You know what I mean? The crowd looking.
Yeah,
at
there was
me.
an audience. Yep.
Yeah.
Four guys with mics.
Malik, remind me. What do you? How long you been on stand-up?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sure, Malik.
Appreciate you,
Fuck.
G.
That's his age. That's his agent.
Now the audience is correcting me.
They on
It's
my
a fucking
side.
fun one tonight. Nothing but momentum from the get. Fucking meltdown city. Obviously, people had a really rough fucking week.
A fucking Asian guy
Bringing
from
it
Gran
to work with them
Torino.
on a Monday. Adorable. It's great.
Hey, when you was sucking that white girl titties with the earring in them or whatever,
The hole, she had the little heart and shit. Yeah.
did she take them out?
Nah, nigga, I was trying to tell her like it would taste like onion powder, but she got mad at me.
Onion powder.
Just give a shit. You gotta start telling these women the truth. It's a couple women up here. You sucking their titties, it tastes like chlorine. Tell her, don't give a shit about
Yeah.
her.
That's
What
clean
kind of-
pussy.
He said, "Yo,
No, he said
he said,
chlorinated
your pussy
titties.
tastes like
I
the
thought he
deep
said
end,
chlorine.
bitch."
Chlorine
Do
tits.
you feel like
Good.
Why the
That means
fuck-
you just got
I
out of
mean,
a nice
pool or
pool
something.
or something.
y'all good, G? I never see y'all this quiet on this episode when I'm up here, G. Y'all good?
Right now, I'm on my best behavior.
You better not say nothing to this
Tony, this
nigga.
is like the criminal episode. You know, I'm
Malik,
asking-
if you ask one more fucking question on this show, I'm gonna kill everybody here, including myself. So just stop doing that, please.
It's all good, G.
Remind me, what do you do for work again? You used to work at a shoe store, some shit like that,
Yeah.
right?
That was the other one.
Oh, okay. The
Come
other
on,
one.
man. It's a different guy.
What do you do for a living, Malik?
Hold on one sec. Hey, Jamar, you work at a shoe store or some shit?
White.
Malik.
No, I don't work at a shoe store, G.
No, that was a joke. I know.
Okay,
It was,
oh, my
that was.
bad.
What do you do for work?
Hey, do you work at a shoe store or something?
Malik, or fucking, I just called Jamar Malik. From the first time I say Malik's name right, and I call Jamar Malik.
Hey, man, you work at a...
It's purple, Russ.
Well,
All right.
that's a nickname, right?
We've let Malik stall on this question long enough. What do you do for a living?
Hey, G, I live out my dreams, bro.
Wow, you also pray for a living? Very good.
Gotta pray, G. Gotta
Really?
pray.
How do you make money?
I'm very frugal with my money when I get it.
Yeah, how do you get it?
He cross brands.
Cross brand, G. I do whatever it takes except.
Wait, hey, Malik, you ain't that fucking thrifty. You got brand new Jordans on that just came out Saturday.
Is that true?
Yeah, nigga, we got the same on.
I know, that's how come I know.
Yeah, G.
I'm wearing them.
I mean, show the audience your fucking shoes and shit.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. For you podcast listeners out there,
What the fuck going
that's
on?
what Russell's shoes look
Hey,
like.
this makes good listening.
Oh my God.
Because Russ is down, man. I always suspect Russ. Russell Peters and shit. Give it up for him.
When you say he's always down,
I'm down.
when you say he's always down, what other past experiences have you had in which Russell's been down?
They know. Hey, listen, they know, all
I
right?
used to shoot dice to his stand-ups in the fucking in the garage and shit.
Who's Dice?
Hey, forget
That's really
about
funny.
it.
Get it? Shoot
That's
dice?
Good. That's good.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. I like that. That's a,
I'm the only one
it's
that
comedy
got it,
shit.
but
It's comedy audience. and shit.
shoot dice.
Yeah. What's
Shoot.
good, G?
Everything's
What's
good,
up with
Malik.
this
That was
sword? I
technically
always-
another question.
Okay,
And
bet.
then that was another question. The what's up with the sword? Do you ask questions all the time,
Yeah,
Malik?
because I don't like. I'm not. Well, every time I'm with a lot of white men, I'm in court, G. So I want to see
Well,
what the
there's
fuck I'm at now.
Hey, there's only two right
Ask
here.
questions. Who?
It just gets
Who?
progressively blacker by the end of the table.
What are you, G?
I'm Mexican.
You Mexican? You
More
playing-
questions, man. This is ridiculous.
Oh, Malik.
It's the
What do you
criminal
do for
episode.
fun? What are like some things that you do when you're not doing comedy and when you're not, hustling?
What's fun? This is what I do. I'm an ass.
Other than this, Malik.
Okay, bet. I like to tell people, you know how when you're on the intersection, the highway, you like tell, yeah, come on, you can cross over. And when they about to cross over, I speed up. I get excitement out of that shit. If they white, I speed up on purpose.
Fuck you, Whitey.
Wow. This is,
Say it for him, G.
Hey, sometimes Malik goes to the grocery store, walks through the cracker aisle, and gives it the finger.
Hey, I saw him spit in a mayonnaise jar once.
Hell yeah, man. Give a shit. Marshmallows. I piss on marshmallows. I do a lot of shit.
Walks by soup and go, fuck you, you waiting for crackers.
But white woman outside told me I had talk show hair because I'm kind of bougie. Right?
He said talk show hair.
Talk show hair.
Dude, you
G.
got good ass
I
waves,
got good
Malik.
ass waves.
Yeah.
She saw me and thought of Ellen. I don't give a shit about this.
Sporting waves.
Why do you think of Ellen?
That's what she said. She said I had talk show hair.
It means you got lesbian hair.
How long have you been doing stand up?
For a couple of months.
Couple months, and you started here in LA?
Yeah, I started here in L.A.
More like game show nips.
That didn't land.
Get him. Get him, Malik.
That didn't land, G.
All right.
That's all
Light
right.
that nigga up, man.
All right, Malik, we're going to keep moving on. It was good to see you again. Malik Bazil, a lot of questions, not a lot of answers.
Malik Bazil and his brother Imbecile. I got
All
it
right.
in earlier, but nobody finished the joke, so I had to say it twice.
Tony, I think that bomb rip before the show. was a
On
bad
behalf of
idea.
the non-white sector of the room, I want to apologize to the white people. There's no reason you should feel like that tonight. Talk to those two Indian people right there if you need help with this. Sure, one of them's a fucking therapist of some sort. So.
There was a dental assistant. here last week. Dental.
When did you fucking become Indian? Dental assistant.
I pulled another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Joe Barco. Uninterrupted 60 seconds. The fuck? Joe Barco? Back we go.
No
Wow, this is
barcode?
interesting. Put your hands together for Julian Bryant. Julian Bryant. Oh, here we go. I guess that was...
Wow.
Hey guys, out there dating, it's very interesting. Guys dating the females, you're gonna be paying for things, paying attention, paying for dates. That's why they're called females. Generally, fees are involved. You know, a lot of guys like women who wear high heels. I actually like flats. You know, it shows confidence with your stature, right? It's healthy. High heels look sexy, but you never know when they take off their shoes. It might be dun, 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 hammer toes. Dun, 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 dun. Don't want to touch those. Nope. You know, I was walking on Sunset. I seen girls, you know, outside the Seventh Veil. Always girls, right? Nude girls, wild girls. You never see the word women. Do you think there are many frustrated pedophiles, you know, walking out with their arms crossed, pockets full of candy? Man, the full breast. Oh, thank you, guys.
Fuck yeah. Julian Bryant. Hi, Julian. Into the mic. How's it going?
Excellent, man. How are you?
Great, great. This is your first time on the show.
This is my first time. Yeah, very excited. Thank you.
Hell yeah. How long have you been doing stand-up?
7 months now, since August. Just moved from Stockton, California, down here February 1st.
Oh,
so.
we love Stockton. Diaz Brothers land.
There you go.
That's true.
209.
209.
Fuck yeah. You were born and raised in Stockton?
Born and raised, man. Just moved out here.
What made you move down here?
Pursue comedy seriously, you know. That's where the industry is.
You
so.
could have gone to the Bay. I'm just saying. I don't want. It's not that we don't want you here. I'm just saying it's just a shorter fucking drive. Is all I'm saying.
Sure.
You could have gone to Play It Against Sports.
Yeah, you could have gone to Play It Against Sports. For sure. 100%. You could have just started comedy there. You could have gone to a fucking Play It Against Sports. And you know that?
Now I do.
Anyway.
Really good one, Patty.
He's on bath salts. Remember, everybody.
Yeah. Fully committed.
Has anybody ever told you that you look like Cuba Gooding Jr. in Snow Dogs?
No.
Wow. I can't believe how well that reference worked.
Because nobody can recall what he looked like in the movie, but they remember the shitty movie that he did.
I live very close to where The Price is Right is taped, and you look like everybody that waits in line every day for that. You look like
No,
fresh
he
from...
looks like the ones that are left over from Let's Make a Deal that walk over to Price is
Yeah.
Right.
He looks like Paul Mooney.
He looks like he went through Jason Mraz's Lost and Found.
You don't look like yourself.
You look like a Dominican grandpa.
Joelberg is here. Fuck yeah. This side knows what the fuck's up. All right, Julian. So what else? You just moved here. What do you do for a living?
Yeah,
you used to work at a shoe store, right?
No. I'm actually at Roro's Chicken. It's a Lebanese restaurant on Cherokee
What's it
Sunset.
called?
Roro's Chicken.
Roro's.
Yep. Falafels, kebabs, all that.
I mean, you're quite a contrast from the last black fellow we had up here.
Yeah.
And yet you're the one working with chicken. So,
Dude, Russell Peters is my favorite comedian. You're so funny, Russell. I just want to say that from the bottom of my heart.
of your high heart.
Well, isn't that a ringing endorsement?
Yeah. Fuck, I've never felt so accomplished.
So, Julian, what's your love life like?
Man, out here single, just trying to talk to these females, man. Trying to get this started, but single right now, yes.
You, sort of like me, have feminine qualities to your voice.
Yes.
One could say I get that a lot. Yeah,
You don't. It's more feminine, just all around with you.
No,
but,
yeah,
like,
sure. Yeah. No,
not
I
so
get
much the
that.
voice. It's
Thanks, Russell.
Pouty lips.
It's my vagina.
you're a pretty man. I mean,
My sweet, sweet.
if you decided to dress as a woman, it would be believable. People would be like, oh, look at that bitch.
I
And
did
like,
it. There's an episode out, Kill Jeremiah. There was a part where
Oh, that's right.
feminist
I do
Tanya
recall
came
that.
out, and
I do recall
I
that.
bench pressed a little boy at one point. It was very bizarre.
Yeah.
Haha, this guy, Cokehead, remembers that. You stayed up late and watched that episode, huh?
Tony,
Yes.
when you were a woman, I mean, I haven't stopped jacketing off to that.
Did you say jacketing?
Yeah, I jacked it off to that every
Jacked
night.
it.
That is a quadruple callback from weeks ago from Joelberg. I love it. So Julian, you said that you are just waiting for the females. Is there anything that you're doing to like go out and like find some or anything like that?
Oh, no, just not waiting, but, being proactive on the streets, approaching old school.
You seem like you would sit outside of coffee shops and smoke cigars. Am I correct?
No, maybe some herbs occasionally, but no cigars, yeah.
Did you really win that shirt from a radio station?
Well, I used to work for K-Win in the 209, so I was on the street team. We would hand out, shirts, flyers.
Well,
go
you
to
didn't hand out
carnivals.
all of them, apparently.
I'm also on the street team.
Yeah.
How old are you there?
33.
33. Be careful. That's when Jesus died.
Bruce Lee,
Matter of
too.
fact, just this past weekend.
Nailed it.
So
You kind of look like Jesus. Jesus of play it against sports.
yeah. Fuck yeah, I totally agree with that. So Julian, like, what do you do for fun? What are some things that you found here in LA a little bit different than Stockton that you enjoy doing?
Just every night is, lights, camera, action, man. Every night's like a carnival. The neon
Every
lights.
night it's lights, camera, action. This was I'll tell you what this reminds me of. It was literally, this is sort of a braggy thing, but I'll say it anyway, was that I was staying at a nice hotel over the weekend doing shows with Joe Rogan in Nashville and Charlotte, and one of the things that I did was I went down to the steam room at the hotel to sweat out some demons after the flight and everything, you know what I mean? It feels good.
It's called cum.
There you go. Sure. And there's always a guy that has to like show you around, like a male chaperone. It's like the lockers are over here, blah, 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 you know what I mean? And I always hate the fucking thing, but there was one point in which, and he had, just like you, Julian, a very he said his S is like this. You know what I mean?
Very
And there was one part where he goes, this is the lounge. There's, as you see there on the table, there's some mixed nuts. And it really stood out to me. I had to really try to not
Good thing there
laugh.
was a straight couple like Joe Rogan and Tony Hinchcliffe to bring some heterosexuality to the proceedings.
Fuck yeah! What a hip take on comedy that is. The old Rogan and Tony must be fucking if they're doing sold out theaters together. You're right, Pat. That's the stairway to success right there.
The stairway to mediocrity.
Fuck yeah! Absolute mediocrity. You're right. Yes, very good.
Why does this feel like a real beef between you guys right now?
Very bizarre.
Hey, Julian, you have anything to add to their lovers' quarrel that's going on right there?
Not getting involved over here.
Hey, I
right.
noticed something, Julian. This is not personal, but you have a very small top lip for a black man.
Half black. Half
What's the other half?
What's the other half?
Chicano, Mexican-American.
He's got the top lip.
The bottom.
So wait a minute. If you and Jamar had a
Yeah,
kid,
Latino stand up.
your black gene is strong as shit, though.
But the top lip is the Chicano
Yeah, I
part.
guess. I mean,
And the hat is the black
I'm
part.
looking at your lip now.
Your Chicano put the top lip up.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, what else, Julian? Anything else? Have you been on one date since being here in LA?
I've been on one, yeah.
Yeah, where'd you go?
We went to Pinches Tacos earlier, actually.
Wait, Pinches Tacos?
Pinches. I don't know.
Tacos.
Pinches tacos.
Pinches Tacos.
Pintos. I took that.
I had the hairy taco.
I went to Pinches Tacos.
Did you get a chimichanga?
I
Yes.
took her home. I said, I'm gonna suck your pussy.
I got the salsa on a
Pussy over
Sunday.
here.
What's salsa
September
involved?
7/17.
Do you like sopes?
The sun was coming up over Sunset Street.
Give me that carne asada.
Spread those butt cheeks, because I'm about to squirt.
Oh no, ice is coming.
Wow.
So Julian, how'd the date end? You went to Pinches Tacos, and then what happened?
Did you get some pinches pussy?
Have you ever done a
That's
line
to be
of?
continued.
Have you ever done a line of me off a dick?
No.
So what happened after the tacos?
Nothing. Just exchange numbers. It's still going on.
Didn't
now.
you
That was
already
like-
have her number? How'd you get to go on the date with her?
No, this was actually after a comedy open mic at somewhere, and we talked, and just, it was like right
After
on
the,
the
at the
spot.
comedy thing, you were like, hey.
Where was that spot?
This was actually at the Laugh Factory.
Yeah. Hey, you want to go to Pinches with me?
You're like, do you like tacos? How about small donkeys? Burritos.
It was another comic. It was another comic you took.
Correct.
Huh?
Correct. Yes.
Oh.
Julian, if there was a
Never fuck another comic. It's never good.
if there was a book of fun facts written about Julian and his life, what do you think like one of the coolest fun facts would be? You know, like you could do something, you have a special skill or something.
I noticed you're
I
fluffing up
could
your top
wiggle
lip
my
now.
ears. I mean,
Wiggle your ears. All right.
Yeah.
No, I
Oh,
wasn't
Jesus.
really asking you to do it. I was just confirming that was what you thought.
You don't have a more fun fact, do you?
Yeah.
Do you have an innie or an outie belly button?
What?
any.
That's the Mexican.
All right, you'd let him off the hook real easy on that one. Hey, left-handed or right-handed? Okay, good for you.
I always felt like you had a gross outie.
All right, Julian. Well, very, very interesting take
This
on
show's,
that.
this show's like the Titanic. It's just not going anywhere.
Yeah, no, but this is like the last 20 minutes of Titanic is what this show's like. None of the real storyline or build-up.
Watch
just
the band sink.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Julian Bryant. There he goes.
Thank you,
His
Tony.
First time on Kill Tony. What can I say? What can I say that I haven't said before? This is the #1 live podcast in the world.
Was.
You guys ready to You guys having fun out there or what? How live is this show? How underproduced and completely improvised is this show? We are showing right now how what we do every other week, how hard it is. Put your hands together for your next comedian, Subramanya. Subramanya. Subra, come this way, that way, buddy. Let's go. Yeah, there you go. Very good. All right. Put your hands together for Subramaya.
I just got back from India. I went there searching for God. I did not find God, but I did find diarrhea. I went to Thailand searching for true love. I did not find true love, but I found diarrhea. Again. A wise man once said to me, spicy curry going in, spicy curry going out. I should have listened. I'm starting my blog about my travels. I'm gonna call it Eat, Pray, for No Diarrhea.
All right, Subramanya.
Can I just say I love this guy?
Maybe we could just start over. Maybe we could just, everyone has to go and leave, and then we'll come back in.
No, it's too late for that now. Subra.
That's clearly not your real name.
I can show you my ID.
Great. No, I'm good.
It's legit.
It's Ed Sheeran.
I know you as
John Lennon and Ed Sheeran had a kid.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be
Subra,
here.
you've been on the show once before. I remember your face.
I've brought my hippie ass here before. Yes, I have.
What happened last time you were on? If you could give a quick wrap-up report of what we learned and have talked about.
I confessed about me being vegan, how it's led to my balls shriveling off.
What else did we talk about in the interview part? Not your
The interview
stand-up
part, we talked about my music, my album. I made it in India and played a little bit of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was good.
You got a demo?
I do. I'm on Spotify.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
How you spell it?
SoundCloud is for amateurs.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. Don't
That
toot
sound-
your own
Just
flute.
I'd say it sounds like you got beef, but, you're vegan.
Subra. Stop. So, Subra, what made you didn't bring the flute last time, right?
No, this is a first.
Right.
Was that part of your musical?
Yeah, I felt like, I kind of want to pioneer the Zen flute comedy scene.
You want to be the Zamfir of comedy? Thanks to the people who understood the reference.
Tony, I think this is the guy Julian took out for tacos.
Hell yeah. Is that true?
Only that night it was a skin flute.
Jackfruit tacos.
Yeah, I was gonna say for that big ass flute, you're not much of a charmer, you know.
So all your jokes were pretty much like, I got diarrhea, play the flute.
Yeah.
That was not, do you have anything deeper than that, or is that just it?
Is it just diarrhea? Any other symptoms or anything like
And
that?
that's coming from Red Band.
Yeah.
What's the sound of one hand clapping?
What was that?
What's the sound of one hand clapping?
What is it?
A Zen student masturbating.
Wow.
Wait. Do the joke again, but with the flute.
And then end with diarrhea.
Super, how often do you get
seriously think it'll
diarrhea?
kill.
Oh, once a month at least.
No, I don't know. All right, once a
I'd
month.
be shocked
Aren't
if
you
did
following me
know.
on Instagram? I thought.
What?
Aren't you following me on Instagram?
Or scat
I
chat?
thought you would know.
All right.
Scat chat.
Where'd you grow up?
I was born in Germany, Saudi Arabia, New York, Tennessee, high school in Arizona.
All at the same time?
That was a long that was a long labor.
Yeah.
Your mom had a
Get on the plane, bitch. We're leaving.
It's a long pussy.
Military family, army. So
Wow. Is your dad still alive?
yeah.
Yeah. What part of the military was he in?
He did IT for the U.S. Army, so he wasn't in the Army, but because of that, every promotion he got was a different military base.
Wow. So the nerd part runs in the family,
Yeah, very deeply.
but the toughness of the soldier, you didn't get that part in your DNA.
No,
huh?
not at all.
Or the toughness of the asshole because he gets diarrhea monthly.
Yeah.
Wow. So, where's your favorite place that you've been?
The toilet.
Nepal and Thailand are definitely up there for me.
Kathmandu?
Yeah.
Or Kathmandu. Am I right?
Hey.
And you seem like, are you still working on the music thing? That's something that you're aggressive about?
I don't think anything is aggressive about him.
Yeah, I am.
Even if he had cancer, it wouldn't be aggressive.
And
Yeah, you got
Right
it.
now, I'm focusing on art right now, mostly.
Art? What kind of art?
Drawing, painting, fine art.
Shitting on a tarp.
Yeah.
You look like Louis C.K.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, he does.
Subra, you look like you record your music in a yoga studio. Has anyone ever told you that?
On a cassette.
That's a first. I've played music in yoga studios before.
Wow.
Right? Big surprise.
Wow.
Big surprise.
All right, guys, downward dog. And I got diarrhea.
He has hella tattoos.
What do you have?
He got like a gang of tattoos.
I
And
got a
shit.
few.
That's thuggish.
I'm a spiritual gangster. You know?
Most interesting story behind one of your tattoos.
Good question, Cokehead.
This one I got in India. It's a Trishul, symbolizing Mahadev, Shiva. And
that's Brian's Indian music, by the way.
Ferris Bueller's huge down there.
So-
Bueller's Dale.
What does that mean, what you just said?
So essentially, this is a symbol that it's always associated with Shiva, who's
It means cultural appropriation.
yeah. Actually, my name, yeah.
It is the Lord Shiva who uses the Trisula
So
to protect
Subramanya,
you.
like my name, I'm actually named after the son of Shiva. So that's kind of
But
why.
you
it
named
has-
yourself that.
No.
Wait, who named you that?
I got that name 10 years ago when I was living at an ashram.
Right.
Given to me by. Hey, that's better.
You should have named yourself Shithead.
Aww.
Who's the...
Name yourself Dumb Fuck Asshole Shithead.
Wow. What was the guy of the name that named you? What was his name?
Paramahamsa Nityananda.
Oh, fuck, I know that guy!
He didn't have so much a name as more of an energy.
He was like a guru.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like a yoga master from South India.
How long did you spend with this guy?
I met him in 2009, so like.
Met him in 2009.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're at Pinches Tacos. Then what happens? 2009, and you got the name 10 years ago. So you said what?
Well, close, I guess,
You
9
went from
years
South
ago.
India to Northern California.
Hey, man, I've been everywhere. I'm a cosmic being, you know?
Whoa.
Okay, shut up. What's on your birth certificate, Bill?
My birth name's Corey. Yeah, it's pretty cool with that.
Wow. All right. Guess what you're getting called for the rest of your time up here.
Corey is
It's better than shithead.
Wow. So Corey, next thing you know, what was it that let this guy that you knew for a short amount of time name you something? Changed your name.
I studied with him for 3 years, and then I got the name.
What did you study?
Yoga, meditation, pranayam.
What,
Kriya.
Pontiac?
Kama Sutra.
Did he ever try to do anything naughty to you? Did he ever put your flute where you can't blow?
Did he ever say? Yeah, how many times did you guys do downward dog? You know.
Did you guys ever touch flute tips?
What's with the anal beads around your neck?
Yeah, good question. What with the anal beads around your neck?
They're skulls. And
Butt skulls, am I right?
Butt
Anyway.
skulls, yeah, exactly.
My favorite thing about him being up here and him being repeatedly insulted by strangers is he has to be Zen and take it.
Does it bother you when I call you Corey?
No.
Not a little bit?
Not a little bit.
Come on. Tell him how you really feel.
Actually, this is fun. It's kind of seeing how creative you guys can be with insults. I feel like you guys got more in you.
Oh,
we definitely do.
I think you guys can do better.
Super.
We don't have as much as the South Indian had in you, but
Subra. So, out of all
It's
your
pronounced Subaru.
time, all right.
It is.
So
It
out of
is.
your 3 years,
That's why I have the name.
do more listening, Subra. Here
Yeah,
we go.
yeah.
Settle back, breathe a little bit. You know,
Oh, you know how
do
to
some of
breathe?
the shit that your master taught you. All right, Subra. So, all right.
Wow, you studied for 3 years? Your balance sucks.
Subra, out of all the time that you spent with your master, did you ever notice him doing anything not Zen? Like, can you give an example of one time where you're like, whoa, that was sort of crazy. I think he was sort of getting mad there for a second.
Definitely.
Can you give us an example of that? Like, do you remember
Sure,
what it was?
like
Yeah.
I've seen him chew out a couple disciples before.
Yeah,
you know.
what was that like?
It was gr-
Judas, don't betray me.
Go ahead.
You know, it was like something silly, like I don't know, they didn't clean the hall properly. It's kind of like a Zen master type of thing. Like
it's not at all. It's an Indian thing.
it's yeah, fair enough. But
We just yell at people below us.
He screamed at him.
wasn't like screamed.
What
no.
was it like? Can you do an impression of it?
Oh, it was like
Go ahead.
it'd be very hard to do. But
Not that difficult.
not that really difficult. No, it's not.
Conquer the darkness.
Hey, you dirty dog, clean up the ding. I don't know.
Wow,
I don't want to offend anybody.
Wow, how did you do Russell Peters just now?
Weird. It's like watching Jeff Dunham, and I'm one of his puppets.
I found my heart chakra. It's
Oh
on the
God!
ground.
Do you recharge your crystals? Did you put your crystals outside to get some of that blue moon to charge it up?
Oh, absolutely.
No, this is a serious question. I like where he's going with this. Super. What is like one of the things that you think we would find the most ridiculous that you do? You know,
Other than calling yourself Subramaniam.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Come on, like what's
I live in my car. You know.
No, that's not impressive at
That's
all.
not. I
If
mean,
you lived in a rickshaw, I'd be impressed.
a rickshaw. Ridiculous. You have to be more specific with me, man. I'm ridiculous incarnate.
What's something that you think is the most spiritual thing that you do, or the most free and blippity blop bullshit shit that you are? You know what I mean? Like, what's the most you think?
The most bullshitty thing that I do?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't wear deodorant.
Hell no.
Oh.
No, I do. I go to. I like to go. I like to spend a lot of time in nature. To be honest, you know, for me that's
Nature
how,
or Asia?
Yeah. What did you say?
Both.
What? What'd you say?
I like to go to parks. I like to hang out in the ocean. Like for me, that's more meaningful.
What fucking park has an ocean?
No, you know, multiple places.
I never went to the Griffith Park Ocean.
Comma. I like to go to parks. Comma. Ocean.
Oh.
Comma.
Oh. And what do? You just get in the ocean?
No, man. I mean, for me, it's kind of just, you know, being in the present moment, falling in tune with my senses.
The way you just said "no, man" was sort of. I think I'm starting to make you a little angry, huh? No, man. Who the fuck just gets in the ocean, man? Like, that's what I feel like you wanted to say there.
I mean, how do I say? Like, I feel a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about spirituality, you know, and I don't blame you, because there's a lot of airheads out there who don't really know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And for a lot of time, I was one of them. But you know,
Hello, Kettle. This is the pot.
as I matured, you know, for me, it's essentially as simple as, you know, stepping, you know, not being absorbed in your thoughts and choosing to be in your senses.
Man,
you know,
for a Zen master, you stress me the fuck out. You know that?
I think I just puked in my butt.
You just made me think about way too much. Now I can't even be present.
All right, Super. Well, it was fun that you came.
It's a
back.
pleasure. Thank you for having me.
You know,
Yeah,
even the lady that dressed up as a bunny tonight is fucking disturbingly bored right now.
Look at that.
Even she's like,
She took her ears off so that she couldn't hear anymore. All right, there you go, Subramanya, everybody.
Thank you.
Subramanya, there you go. Peace, Zen, love. Fuck yeah. There he goes. I feel like his flute might double as like one of those blow dart guns.
I'm just excited to be part of the worst Kill Tony ever.
It is. It's definitely up there.
No, we definitely had worse.
Who knows what can happen next? You guys having fun at the worst Kill Tony ever? It's unbelievable.
It's really not that bad. Really
Last week was too good. That's what happened. We jumped a hurdle last week. Sometimes you have to go back to get forward again. Put your hands together for Cal Hamilton. Cal Hamilton. I don't see any movement. Oh, wait. Here we go. Here he comes. Cal Hamilton. Here he comes. Hell yeah, it's Cal Hamilton.
I feel awkward coming up here after the worst show ever. That's a good shit. I'm not fucking Charles Barkley or his son. Like when I take my hat off though, like it's like something like it. Yeah. So I just found out I just became a father, so I'm actually nervous. Thank you. Yeah, he turned 13 next month though. It's kind of fucked up right now, you know what I mean? I'm a stepdaddy, you know, I can step away from him if I want, you know. But we're bonding, we're cool. A lot of people ask comics, what makes you want to become a comic? I had to think in my life, like, man, what the fuck made me want to do this? I was like, I think failing in 3rd grade was a good inclination. Like, that's what I was going to do for my life, you know. The teacher asked me on the last day of school, like, Cal, can you spell orange? I looked at the class like, of course I can. I was like, do you want the color or the fruit? She's like, bitch, you're just failing. Thank you, Jamar. Thank you. Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. It's just
Cal Hamilton opening up with how this is the worst Kill Tony ever,
It
and
was-
then holding true the whole 60 seconds.
Well, I mean,
Fully committed
look
to just
you put on
keeping
my-
it there.
I mean, I was smoking a joint in the back, and you say the worst
You
show
were
ever, Cal.
you were smoking a joint in the back? Were you? What's up with everybody's S's
It's,
tonight? We got a lisper,
It's
a
the mic.
closet.
It's very on the border tonight,
Hell
kids.
yeah. I was smoking pot. Like, when did you turn into Mike Tyson?
I never. It's this mic.
When he took his hat off.
It's this mic. It's the pierced nipples and the mic.
Fuck yeah, you remind me of Mike Tyson if at one point he worked in a shoe store. Still there.
You want some Nikes?
Still got it.
You want some Nikes?
All right, Cal, relax.
Yeah.
You've been on this show before.
I have.
But
I
last
did-
time you were on the show, you weren't 6 months pregnant.
No.
What happened here? Did you have your own like special?
I went to
Thanksgiving?
India and got diarrhea. No, this is my stepdaddy's stomach, so I'm like,
stepdaddy's stomach.
yeah, I'm in between. It's like one pack.
Try
It's a one
raising
pack.
the kid. It'll
This
burn
is a
calories.
look. This is a Midwest grade A body. You know, this is.
Tony, everybody
this-
knows the Ninja Turtles love pizza.
Oh shit!
Who? Yeah, that was good.
Thank you.
That was good.
Well played, Donatello.
Man, he looked like a milk dud.
Now that's racist.
Cal,
That's
remind
racist.
us, what do you do for work?
Well, I do videos. I do like all
Wait,
that
what do you mean
digital.
you
I
do
do videos. Yeah, I write.
We have had so many unemployed black people on this show tonight.
I'm
It's
just-
just like
yeah,
sort of sad. I feel like we're like contributing to a stereotype.
No,
I really hope Donald Trump's listening.
I work. Yeah, I
Just to
work.
let you know, Jamar works. He's on Black Jesus returning to Adult Swim this
Yeah,
spring.
Slink Johnson. Yeah.
We love Adult Swim, also
Woo-hoo.
the home of
There
the
you
great
go.
Eric Andre that Patty Reagan writes.
I love Black Jesus.
So, Cal, what else has been going on in life since the last time we've seen you? Real talk. You don't have to try to be funny.
No, I'm not gonna be funny.
No,
we
clear-
know that.
clearly.
We know. I said you don't.
Tony,
I said you don't have
You
to.
did my
try-
birthday show. You know.
I
I'm
said you
funny.
don't have to try to be funny. I
Oh,
did your
I'm not.
birthday show.
Remember we yeah.
What?
What
do you guys
my
Remember,
birthday show?
remember y'all used to kick it?
Birthday show? When was this?
Last year.
I feel like you're getting sad
It
because
was
I don't
last
remember
year.
your birthday show.
It was last year.
Are you about to cry right now, Cal?
That was the last time I saw you.
Man,
It
when
was a good
youth
time.
when youth was at my birthday show, I remember I was blowing out the candles, and I saw you,
You're my friend.
and youth was like,
You're my boy, Blue. No, I just been chilling. I've been taking care of my son, so.
Ain't he
yeah.
13?
Yeah, he's 13.
Yeah, fuck, he don't need you no more.
He didn't have me before.
13, grown ass man, go get work.
Or make
No,
another
he's cool.
kid.
Did you really just find out he was yours?
When he was born.
Wow.
Yeah, man, that was sad.
Are you sure he's yours?
Wait, he was
paternity
born
test
a
said-
13-year-old?
Does he speak?
Yeah, to his stepdad.
Like this?
Like, hey, no, he don't speak like that. He be like, "What's up, nigga?"
Play some Minecraft.
I'm still confused. Is that your stepson or your real son?
It's my real son, but you know,
So
I stepped
you-
out
You
his
call
life.
him stepson.
Yeah.
Why?
Why do you step on him?
Because I mean, why did I step on him? No, he's cool. You
Stick
know,
with
his
it,
mom,
we're gonna
his mom
find-
married somebody, and you know, and
So that made you the stepdad?
Yeah, how the fuck-
What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's crazy. It's
Cal,
crazy.
over here. Stop
These
looking at the
women-
ground.
Look, no,
no,
you-
no, no,
look-
no.
look at this. I
I
said
don't
this is
care.
something-
Cal, you're on a live fucking show right now, dude.
I've been on this.
Stick with me.
What's up?
You don't need to find gems on the ground. All right? Cal, over here.
He's not going to find gems in his head.
Let's figure out more.
What?
Let's figure out more exactly what the
Good
fuck you're
grief.
saying here. So you came inside of a woman, right?
Yeah.
9 months later, she had a baby.
She had 9 months later. She had a baby. I didn't find out till that day.
And
Till
then
this
that
day,
day, she hits you up and she's like,
That day, her cousin hit me up and said, "Hey, Tiffany is 4 months pregnant. Go figure. A guy I'm playing basketball with had sex with her 4 months ago. I didn't know about." So they're laughing at him like, "You got her pregnant." 10 minutes later, no bullshit. They call back saying she's 8 months pregnant. They look at me and say, "Cal, you fucked her. You got her pregnant." I said, "No, it's been about 9-10 months ago." They call back later, 10 minutes later, and say, "Never mind. The baby's here. Cal, get to the hospital." Dead serious. 10 minutes later, Maury called me like, "You want to come on my show?" I'm like, "Oh."
I think that if I listened to what you just said 100 times, I still would have no fucking idea.
You don't get.
I get
Do you
it.
not- Look, listen. It took 30 minutes to
but
find
you're-
out.
You're still the dad. You're not the stepdad.
Yeah,
that
of
makes
course.
you the
Of
father.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't know
This
if you
is
know how
the
that works.
Craziest
Of course.
episode of Maury Povich I've
know,
ever been part of.
Of course.
Fatherhood in the community is not a big thing, but
It is to me. What fatherhood in the community?
Wait. All right. All right.
What's up,
All right.
Jamar?
So there was a basketball game going on. And, right?
Yeah. So I
And
mean,
then
he's
both of
mine.
A gang of daddies.
He's
or something.
mine. He's my son. That's my son. Of course.
But they call. But
We know you're gonna say that's your son. We got that part.
That's my son.
Right.
Yeah.
We gotcha.
Does he have your jump shot?
I need to find that out.
he does not have your defensive skills.
No. No.
So this kid, now that he's 13, you've been.
What'd you name him? Can we know?
His name's Jaden. Jayden.
who won the
His
game?
name is Spalding.
No. No. His name's Jaden.
Wasn't tennis.
He's cool. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just got accepted to a private high school next year, so he's cool.
What's the worst thing he's ever done, like misbehavior wise?
Who, him?
Yeah.
Mm,
And
he
then
don't-
and then when you're done answering that, you. It's the
Oh.
worst thing you've ever done.
You know what? He don't do
misbehavior-wise.
nothing really bad. He really
Come
don't.
on, he must have done
He
something.
really don't. Like dead serious. He
You
really
beat his
don't.
ass?
Nah, I mean, because he likes video games, so he knows like, hey, you can't do this shit if you fuck up. So he don't fuck up.
When he gets mad at you, does he ever call you Daniel Cormier?
What the?
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I like that one.
All right, Cal.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
And the worst
all
shit I
right,
did.
back to you. What's the most misbehavior-like thing you've ever done?
Misbehavior like.
Yeah, it started with a kid. I'm just going to keep it on him.
I remember I had like a hit and run.
Yeah.
That was your son's birth.
That was a
Fuck
good
yeah.
one. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was good.
A hit and run.
That was fun.
Who'd you hit?
I
Vanessa?
ran. I didn't know. You know.
John Jones.
It was in Ohio. You know, it was icy outside. So
What part of Ohio are you from?
Cincinnati.
Stop bragging.
You hit a person or a car?
It was a car with a person inside.
Was this in? This wasn't in the early '90s,
Are they-
was it?
Are they
it was
okay?
like the
My
like
mom.
cash
My
money.
mom was involved in it. It'd be
so great if I found. Hey, Mom, guess what?
Found him.
We got that motherfucker.
He
You
lives
know that
out here.
degenerative spine disorder that you have from getting T-boned at 70 miles an hour? Found him.
Fuck.
I'm from Ohio too, pal. I got you on the fucking scene.
I know.
And he's
I
got a
know.
kid. Adrian Boner is here.
It's all
All right.
cool.
What an unfortunate place to be from with a lisp like that.
What?
Cincinnati.
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 Cincinnati. I'm down there in
Cincinnati.
the Sunshine State.
Yeah.
All right.
Right on the board
Yeah.
of Kentucky.
It's good seeing you. Still got the Kill Tony 360. I did the first episode of the 360 Kill Tony, so I'm glad that this is
I like
still
that
going on.
everything you
Yeah.
had to say had a 360 in
Russell Pierce,
Cincinnati.
it's good to see you.
All right,
Red Band's
Cal.
good to see you.
Anything
Jamar,
else
good
for
to see
Cal,
you.
guys?
Cal gonna take me away.
Yeah.
All right. There he goes, Cal
There it is.
Hamilton.
Thank you, Kill Tony.
All right. You know what? Every once in a while, you have to just pull out a fucking make everybody happy.
Cheat code, right?
Cheat code. That's what we'll call this next maneuver because we're going to bring up a young man who you all know as the new regular here on Kill Tony from North Carolina. First ever male regular on this show. Put your hands together for the great and powerful Malcolm Hatchett, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, y'all? Yeah. I hate dudes who go to jail and come home mad. My cousin just came home pissed off. He's like, damn, Malcolm, you ain't write me when I was in jail. You ain't call me. You ain't send me no money. I said, nigga, you was locked up for 2 days. Ain't nobody tell you run that red light, nigga. You should have slowed down. Other day I ate pizza at a restaurant called Delicious, and it was nasty. I said, y'all should change the name to Other day I was at an ATM and I asked the dude getting money out if he knew what ATM meant. And he said, no, what does it mean? I said, all the money. And he was white and he asked the question. He's like, is that really what it means? I said, niggas, stick up, give me all the money. I got a mama who liked to pray a lot. When I was young, she always prayed. I got bit by a mosquito one time. I said, look, Mom, I got bit by a mosquito. She said, oh, Lord, bow your head, baby. We got to pray about this. She said, Lord, please hope my baby ain't got AIDS. I said, Mom, it's a mosquito. She said, they don't wear condoms. Bow your head.
Malcolm Hatchett. There you go. Fuck yeah. Coming in, laying it down.
That's what smiling is.
This is yet a fun fact for, everyone. This is another true comedian.
It's a good comic. We had a good comic.
7 months in the game.
Should we talk about his Instagram stories?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was gonna take a second and talk about how that was another great minute, but there you go, another fun minute. You did it again.
Fuck yeah.
So let's jump right into it. 2 nights ago, you had an Instagram story that blew my fucking mind to shreds because there was a young lady. Was she a comedian? She trained comedy?
She was trying, but she ain't done it yet. She be bullshit.
Right. No, I can tell. And I guess you were out on the sidewalk, and the beef of the story is that she called you the N-word.
Yeah.
And
was she white?
Yeah.
That's a bad start.
And he's recording the whole thing and just uploading it all to Instagram stories as it goes. And after she calls him the N-word, he starts recording and just starts absolutely roasting the shit out of her. And when I say roasting, I mean like not being like loud or yelling, just fucking slowly just delivering like
I lit her ass
devilish lines.
Kenny Rogers.
I mean,
Kenny
it
Rogers
was unbelievable.
Do you remember some of them?
She had a little bit of a belly, and his first one was like, he was like, bitch, what are you, pregnant, or are you just full? You got that Chipotle belly.
Yeah, Chipotle.
I mean, even I was just dying rewatching him. I fucking love that shit. Just using your words as an absolute weapon. It was unbelievable. And when shit got going, I mean, and then he starts saying this, and that guy she was with, was that like her date or whatever? Like
that was her husband, but I said that was her brother.
Yeah, he kept saying that they look like brother and sister together, and there's one part where they're walking away together, and he goes, bye-bye, brother and sister, and she turns around and starts racing towards him, and he starts running. It's like Blair Witch Shakey's just cracking up.
I was like, all right, brother and sister, and she started running. I was like, oh shit!
And then her husband, he's still videotaping all this. The husband holds her back, stops her, and you could tell she's like, getting very, very mad at him trying to stop her from coming at you.
She was like hitting him.
And then what was the last insult that you said when he was still trying to hold her back? Like you said another thing right before she did the next thing.
Oh, when they was down there?
Yeah.
I was like, leave your sister alone.
Yeah. And the fact that you kept calling them brother and sister was driving her so crazy
that
she punched her husband in the nose, broke his nose, blood all over his face, to come down and still not do anything to you. You just kept lighting her up then, too.
Then I put the camera on his face. I was like, you got knocked the fuck out. And he was like, give me that phone.
I'm telling you.
I really hope you saved that story.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Hell yeah.
Upload that shit to YouTube.
I am telling you, you gotta follow Malcolm H12 on Instagram. What he's putting on the stories is like a fucking TV show. You're just putting the best shit of your real life out there, and it is. I mean, that is a show in today's fucking world. It's unbelievable.
You were also staying with somebody like a couple of days ago.
Oh, yeah, my homeboys from back home, we got an Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so fun. How many friends did you have with you from back home?
2, Cerejo and Dandy.
And you guys basically...
Jesus Christ.
And you guys basically, Malcolm,
Get up.
over here. You guys basically threw some money together and got an Airbnb for like 1 night or 2 nights?
Nah, they threw some money together and invited me. It was for 1 night. It was tight.
North Carolina. Malcolm lives in his car. So that's sort of a funny thing that his buddies would get together some money for an Airbnb for like 1 night. Because your buddies are homeless as well,
Yeah,
right?
they my neighbors at the Planet Fitness.
Yeah, everybody just lives in their car. They park next to a Planet Fitness.
It
And
was
they're like,
crazy.
you know what? We might be poor, but tonight we're Airbnb rich.
Yeah.
And it was so fun. I even
Don't you
watched...
need a credit card for Airbnb?
Yeah, debit card, yeah.
My guess is that the Indian kid got Venmo from his parents, right?
Yeah.
He's got one Indian friend that
nice.
seems like he sort of has his shit
He
together.
looks just like the kid.
They do, though. I don't know why.
They all
BYOB.
comics and shit? Everybody a comic?
Nah, they do music.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they do music.
All right, buddy, we get
They
it.
be singing and shit.
Man, so that's fun. I love it. What else is going on in life? A lot of crazy shit's happening since you've been on this show, right?
Yeah. I haven't quit no more jobs. I just been calling out.
Yeah. People have been Venmoing you money,
Oh,
too.
hell yeah. I've been balling on Venmo, man. I bought this shirt with Venmo money.
Yeah.
What'd they send you, 50 cents?
No, it was 6.
Fuck yeah. I love it.
One of them hemp shirts.
Well, what else, Malcolm? Did you guys have fun at that Airbnb?
Yeah, we almost got kicked out.
Yeah?
Yeah,
The lady had to call you?
Nah, she was in there. Some other guy was we had the crib to ourselves, so we was like doing some MTV cribs on like Facebook Live.
Yeah.
And then some dude checked in, and we was real loud. She was like, "Y'all gotta be quiet," cause like we homeless. So when homeless dudes get in the crib, we don't know how to act.
Yeah. That is so funny.
We was cutting up.
I noticed that you broke the rim on the basketball court almost
yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
You know, next Tuesday we have a Death Squad show. Me and Tony are on. It's at the Hollywood Improv, and Malcolm's going to do a full set. So if anyone wants to see him do a full set,
Hey, look at that! Catch him at the Hollywood Improv next week.
Hell yeah, pull up.
Any other tidbit? Any other advice, Jamar? I know I started with you almost 11 years ago, and we used to wait in lines together at open mics and do everything, waiting out in the sun. And I see Malcolm doing the same thing. You were playing dice the other day outside of the Laugh Factory on a Tuesday. We
probably scared those poor Laugh Factory guys.
We literally used to do that shit together. Any advice or anything for?
I think it's funny, man. Just keep doing what the fuck you're doing. Don't think about it too much either.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
Like
hard.
11 years.
Really
That's
dope.
cute.
Yeah. 11 years.
11. That's cute. It's cute kids. 11.
Russ-
Let me tell you about 30. 30 years in this game.
Are you 30 years in?
30 years in.
I'm really
Wow.
14
30 years
though.
Wow. Russell, any parting words for Malcolm?
Malcolm, come here for a second, brother. I'm going to take this money and buy some shit with it.
There you go. How about that? A fucking stack of cash. Goddamn. Dreams coming true. Fuck yeah. That's real life Venmo.
Damn, that's some real shit right there. Yeah, appreciate it.
I mean, you're the only one that had a good set.
Besides her.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a good rack.
There he goes, Malcolm Hatchett. Another fun appearance on Kill Tony. Coming in, swinging the momentum of the show into a positive favor. All of a sudden, everybody out there smiling. Fuck yeah. Malcolm Hatchett. Want to go back to the bucket again, huh? You guys want to fucking do this shit? Back to the show where anything random can happen? And
Maybe we can all, as an audience, pray for this next bucket.
if we've learned anything from earlier comedians tonight, prayer doesn't help.
Oh, shit.
All right. Oh, boy. And I'm scared. Put your hands together for Jay Shebang, a.k.a. the great and powerful N-word baby? Wow.
What's up, Brooklyn? Old black guys, when they see me, they just get upset. This old black dude earlier was like, man, this boy had the nerve to use color combinations. Nigga looked like a crayon. Go back to The Simpsons, nigga. And that was it. That was our whole interaction. You know, we all got those people we call when we're in trouble. And, you know, for me, that's my grandma. She's just like every other grandma. You know, she's warm, loving, generous, believes in the American dream. She also believes ISIS is putting sharks in the Great Lakes. So I don't know how credible she is. So funny. I'm not trying to end up like her, man. One of those dudes just staring at the wall. You see him all the time, just staring at the wall. So y'all just gonna nut in my mouth and leave, huh? All right, stay healthy.
Whew. Fuck yeah. All right. Jay Shebang. Hello, how's it going?
Hey, we're close. We're closer.
What do you mean?
Cool. Yeah, physically.
Yep. Very good, Jay. Wow, I see.
Great observation.
See how this interview's gonna go. Is there somebody hitting people in the head with an aluminum bat before they come up here? By the way, I love it.
Is there car accidents going on?
Jay, how are ya?
Well, my legs are shaking for some reason. I don't know.
I don't know.
right.
What
Maybe
that means.
because
I'm
your
doing
shorts
good,
are too
though.
short.
I'm doing good.
Good. This is your first time on the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Why is your pockets inside out? Like, were you just arrested, or what the fuck happened there?
Just trying to prove he ain't got shit going on.
There we go.
Way to go,
like,
Lenny
maybe
Kravitz.
Russell will give me money.
It's only for the real ones.
Schulberg, I love you so much. So Jay Shebang, let's get it going. Let me start here with your name. Jay Shebang, a.k.a. the great and powerful...
Have him read it. Have him read it.
Okay, you read that, Jamar.
Can I get away with it? I mean,
No, probably not.
You said it before.
I say it all the time, but not on stage.
Jay Shebang, a.k.a. the great and powerful nigga baby.
I mean, in all fairness, Jay, you look only half.
He looks like a
I grew up
Rugrats
around enough black
character.
people to know half of one when I see one.
This your whole stage name?
Nah, just the first part.
Jay Shebang, why do you look like you take a knee during the national anthem?
Oh, shit.
There you go. Jay, are you 100% black?
No, I'm not.
Oh, look at
But
him.
you're the great and powerful N-word baby?
Yeah, yeah.
Really? You're the one? Jamar, what do you think about this? Calling himself the great and powerful N-word baby.
That nigga lion.
He does look like more like a lion than a.
Pay no attention to the white man behind the curtain.
So who's Jewish in the family?
Nobody.
Okay, just
How,
checking.
how long have you been digging holes with Shia LaBeouf?
Madame Zaroni.
Jay, how long you been doing stand-up?
I started when I was 18, and I'm 21 now.
And you're 21 now. So
Yeah.
3 years.
When did you start?
18.
Dig it
18.
up.
So you want me to do the math? It's 3 years now.
Yeah.
Dig it up on holes.
I want you to. I want to not ignore the fact that you said, I don't want to end up like one of those dudes like my grandma. I want to address the fact that you just called your grandmother a dude, and that people nut in her mouth. I want to know why you said this about
Where you
grandma.
from? Michigan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's sharks.
Flint.
Sharks can't even be in the Great Lakes.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the joke was.
I know, but it's just so. It just doesn't even. All right.
Tony, I'll
Wait,
say
what part of
anything when I'm
Michigan?
Barack Obama.
Where?
Metro Detroit.
Metro Detroit.
Yeah.
Metro? Oh, okay.
Metro Detroit. Is that like grass shit in 7 Mile or some shit?
Nah.
Like
you-
fucking Livonia.
And you,
Yeah,
and you moved
yeah.
here from there so that you could dress like that?
Yeah.
Jeremiah.
How long were you a character in the cartoon Rocket Power?
I don't
Fuck is
know
that
any of these
Yeah, what is that
references
cartoon?
that are
I
landing
don't even
tonight.
know what that cartoon is.
Man. All right, Jay.
I can see Sideshow Bob a little.
Is Shebang your real last name?
No, it's not.
Oh. Is your middle name The Hole?
What's your real name? Corey?
Nah.
What is it?
Actual real name?
Yeah, Arthur.
I'm Jake.
Arthur? Hold on, let me guess. Arthur
Stevenson.
Clark. Am I close?
Nah.
What is it?
It's Jarrell Scoggins.
What is
Jarrell.
Yes.
So you got
Scoggins.
Stallions?
Scoggins. Last name is like
Scoggins.
Scottish, Irish.
it? Yeah. So is your pigment.
Jarrell, so clearly the black one named him.
Right.
There's no white person going, Jarrell.
Well, Jarrell isn't that Superman's dad's name
No,
or
that's
something?
Jor-El.
Like that? Oh, I don't know. All right.
Jarrell robbed a bank.
Jay, how long you been in LA?
2 months.
2 months. What's your living situation?
Sleep in my car.
Yeah, wow, this is incredible. What kind of car? What kind of car do you have?
Car is actually decent. It's a 05 Caddy.
Wow.
Yeah, but which one?
05 Caddy. Yeah, what kind?
DTS.
Down to suck.
Yeah. That's how I survive. That's how I get my funds.
Wow. Where do you park? Where do you park your Cadillac to sleep at night?
There's this parking lot in Studio City. Huge parking lot.
That shit fire.
Sometimes the security guard messes with me, and I just kind of weirdly answer my way out of it.
Fuck yeah.
What do you do? Your act?
Nah.
Yeah, I was gonna move, but I don't want to be like those other dudes, like my grandma. All right, son, go back to sleep.
Jay, you close with your parents?
Yep, that's a
yeah,
no.
Pretty much. My mom more than my dad.
Yeah, your
Which
mom.
is which? I mean, like, which is the black one, which is the not?
My dad's black.
Yeah, I knew the math on that. I just wanted to say it.
Oh, really? I thought it was your mom. I thought your mom was Aphrodite.
Oh, she told me to say that.
Oh, really?
She told me to say that.
There you go. Great minds think alike. All right, Jay. Me and Aphrodite.
I think you and him had great minds.
No, just me.
You look like a Drake Chia pet.
There you go. That's a good one. Fuck yeah. You started from the bottom, now you're there.
Alex Swam.
Do you know any of Tyler, the Creator's boys?
I ran into 2 of his people.
For real?
Yeah.
Literally with your Cadillac?
They were sleeping in the same parking lot.
Nah, I did follow the whole crew, but it kind of, I just kind of followed Tyler.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, all right.
Wow, that's odd.
Oh yeah, you were on the golf app.
Yeah.
The Ray's Garcia thing.
Yep.
You get mad work, Jamar.
Nigga, I'm out here.
Jay, what do you do for fun?
Get a car wash.
Play basketball, skateboard.
Watch Pauly Shore movies in reverse.
How about at nighttime? What about your nightlife?
Nightlife? Just find a parking spot and try to find a place to duke in. That's pretty much it.
Try to find a place to duke.
Yeah.
All right, well, there you
Stop
go.
bragging.
The parking lot that you tend to park in Studio City, what's it a parking lot for?
Planet Fitness?
Nah, I got a gym membership at LA Fitness though.
Where do you park your car in Studio City?
Is that where you shower then?
Yeah.
Smart move. I like that.
The parking spot is behind. It's near a Vons and a Panera.
I know exactly where it is.
For real?
That's actually not Studio City. That's Sherman Oaks or Encino.
No, I do know what he's talking about. Yeah.
Sherman Oaks, bitch.
Yep.
Thanks, Patty.
I think there's a Play It Again Sports in that plaza as well. All right, Jay. Well, I feel like there's so much more to you, but you're not really giving us anything.
Oh,
what do you?
I haven't masturbated in 6 months.
Really? Is that true?
Why?
I haven't busted a nut in 6 months.
How's that possible?
What's
He
that
doesn't
all
jack
about?
it off, you know.
Why have you done this to
He
yourself?
was frozen in ice.
Because he doesn't be weird and jack off in his car. Oh, you're 21 and you haven't jacked off in 6 months?
No, it's since
You're
November.
going to take somebody out.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Okay, guys, with your energy and your round of applause, let's have him jerk off right here. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on.
Right.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Have you noticed anything from not jerking off in 6 months? Like, are your nipples sweating, or is there anything different?
Your hair getting weird?
Why have you decided to not masturbate? What happened?
You start to kind of get retard strength a little bit.
Where?
Huh?
Where?
In your legs. In your legs.
Yeah?
You'll notice the difference, though. Like
No, I won't. I'm 48 years old. I'm just happy to get a fucking erection.
Hey, you could go to forhims.com.
Yeah.
/kill Tony.
You could try Hims for a month today for just $5, and we'll get you started for $5 while supplies last. That's forhims.com/kill.
Where do you shop?
Have you not had an erection in 6 months then?
No, I for sure had that.
All right, let's slow down.
What do you do with it? You like let it go?
Push it away.
Why? Why? The question
Be
is,
gone!
Why?
Why? Are you...
Deathly penis.
Because apparently, I mean, I'm not trying to like teach people or anything, but
Well, you should.
like,
If you are, you should talk to Subra.
It's in that range, but not really. Like I just kind of stop.
You just kind of.
You know, the
stop.
next time you have sex, you're gonna nut in a second.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna be embarrassed.
Yeah.
You're like, aha.
Apparently, it helps you mentally. Like
It does
you just
not
want-
help.
No, it does
shit.
not, dude.
That should make you stupid. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Jamar.
Yeah, I
Jamar,
mean-
can you get a little more into that for us, Jamar? Can you explain to him what you're saying?
Yeah, if you don't fuck, you be dumb.
Yep.
That's where the term dumb fuck comes from.
Yep. The last person you had sex with, what happened there? What'd they do? Like teeth in their vagina or something?
The last person I had sex with
Yeah.
was my. Can you say an ex-fiance? Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's the
Absolutely.
thing. Yeah, if you're not engaged to them anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was like back in 2016.
2016.
Yeah.
Right?
And then in November, after jerking off for a year, you were like, enough. With this fucking nonsense.
You said, how did it go, though, right?
For you podcast listeners, Jeremiah is moving around a lot. A lot.
Do you ever get frustrated and cry cum?
So this last hookup 6
That's
months ago with your ex-fiance.
No, that was 2016.
Okay.
So that was the last time you had sex?
Yeah.
2016?
What happened with the ex-fiance? Why did it get called off? What happened there? She was tired of living in a Cadillac?
And also you were 19?
Okay.
Yeah. She was like 20. She was 4 years older than me.
What are you doing with an old lady?
I have a business proposition for you. Okay. We bottle your 6-month-old cum, okay? We start selling it everywhere. You start making a lot of money, and then we just start buying coke and we start spreading it around. What do you think? So 6-month-old cum in a bottle. What do you think? What do you think? Me and you. To the top. Me and you. Huh?
Good business model. Last time you had sex with a girl, what happened there, Jay? What was that like? Was that in your car?
I did great, but it's because the
How do you know you did great?
I did great because
She gave you her shorts?
Yeah. She kind of tapped. She tapped out, I guess, but
what does that mean?
Too
She
dry?
went like this?
She was too dry.
Like that?
She was too dry?
Nah. I don't know. I guess I did good. It was weird though, because the relationship was done months, like probably a year before.
Give us an example of when you knew the relationship was done.
When I go, that's sad. That's
Go
sad.
ahead, please.
We don't know who she
Create a
is.
fucking moment before one of the band members jumps in.
When I go in for a kiss.
Oh, watch out! Oh, we're about to let out the idiots on the podcast.
Yeah. So go ahead.
When I go in for a kiss.
You were going in for a kiss, yes, Russell. Yes.
She would act as if it was a bothersome activity. I'm like, hey.
Wait.
And she's like, oh, come on.
When you're in a relationship, you don't have to go in for a kiss. You can just take a kiss.
How long were you with this?
Exactly.
How long were you
That's what I'm saying.
engaged
Take
to
that
this
shit,
girl?
man.
I think I got engaged when I was 18, and then
What the fuck at 18 made you go, yeah.
I was talking to Darius,
Rucker?
the first guy.
Which one was Darius?
The Prey guy. The
Culpepper?
Yeah.
His name's Darius.
Oh, that's your boy?
Darius Culpepper.
Yeah, it is, but
You just
it
threw
was,
him
it was
under the
some
back of the
religious
bus.
ideas.
Hey, that was fucking dry snitching at its finest.
I'm confused.
It was the religious ideas that influenced me getting engaged.
Well,
I
let me
thought
tell
that's
you
what
about all that
Oh.
bullshit. Don't exist. Go empty your balls, motherfucker. You're going to hurt somebody. Go stucco a ceiling somewhere. And don't do it in your car. You'll be really mad.
Hey.
So, Jay, I'm still a little confused. How long were you engaged to this chick for?
I was with her for a year and 8 months.
Year and 8 months.
Yeah,
How long of that were you engaged?
Urinate. Hey,
7
urinate.
months
Okay, gotcha.
7 months in, so like a year and a month, I guess.
Yeah, a year
Where
and a
you
month.
meet her?
Where'd you propose at? What made you propose?
Oh, I was gonna propose at the park. But,
No, but why did you do it?
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're 18 is stupid. That's why.
I thought that I had it like figured out. Like I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do comedy. I'm gonna just jump in the game.
Okay, wait.
Just,
Do you feel like you have it figured out now?
now?
Yeah. Because you live in your car. And you haven't nutted in 6 fucking months.
I got the game down. I got the game down.
You got inside-out pockets and shorts that are too short. You got fucking brains on your shoes.
These are customs. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it.
What made you propose to her?
Well, actually, I mean, it wasn't just the religious ideas. I was like actually in the most what I knew to be love. You know.
What park were you at when you proposed to her?
Somewhere in Lansing, in Michigan.
That's the first.
No, I
problem.
didn't do it in the park. I thought about it. I didn't do it.
Where'd you do it?
And then I did it in her room.
In her backyard.
Wait, at her parents' house?
Nah.
Okay, well,
Oh wait, I did ask her parents
Yeah,
first
son.
though. I did ask her.
It's fucking Midwest. Of course she was at her parents' house. She ain't just leaving. Lansing, Michigan. That's all I had. That's, I hope you weren't waiting for something really profound. Even
Jay
I was
Shebang,
like, oh, what's
what
going on?
scares you? What are you afraid of, other than the barber?
Spiders?
Yeah.
They could be living in your hair.
What else?
I think some spiders in my car now though.
Well, why
I
don't
think
you?
they might be brothers though. Like there's multiple.
You should ejaculate on them and drown those bitches.
You should eat them.
If you come in your car, they're gonna be like, "How did pigeons shit on the inside of your window?"
I didn't miss it. Do bitches fuck with your car? Like,
Can I
do
taste
they
you?
Fuck with you because they like your car too? Like, cause it's a caddy, 05. Like, do they?
Not really, nah.
No. All right.
I want to taste you.
All right, Jay Shebang. Huh.
Huh.
You know, after we talked to you,
Oh.
I kind of like you now. Seem like a good kid. Stupid, but a good kid.
Well, there you go, everybody. Jay Shebang's first time on the show. He's on Twitter at Jay Shebang. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, boy.
I say we double down on everything and do one more comment.
I mean, I
mean, how much worse could it get?
Do you guys really think we should go to the bucket one more time? You guys believe in this show way more than I do at this point. And I gotta give you credit for that. Let's do it. I love it. Let's do it. All right. Put your hands together for George Anton. George Anton.
George.
Is that George? I'm not seeing any movement. Okay,
Blacklisted.
Yeah, sure. They're blacklisted. These fucks don't even want to come back on again. Doesn't matter if they're blacklisted. How about this one? Handrin Siri. Is that a real person? Handrin?
Duncan Trussell guy.
Oh, there you go. Handrin Siri. All right, here he is. Put your hands together for Handrin Siri, ladies and gentlemen.
Isn't that Subra with a hat on, a different hat on?
Hold on. One more time for Handrin Siri, everybody. Come on.
That was Duncan Trussell.
I'm from Maine and Massachusetts. Just like there, weed is now legal. Same as here. Ever since weed became legal, I've started just aggressively rolling joints in public. Just, you know, like with the vigor of a feminist breastfeeding mom. Just like, you have to be okay with this. This is fine now. Don't you fucking look away. This is natural. And it's crazy, in that same amount of time that we became legal, like if you look back 3 years ago and you walk out of here and you see somebody with a Bush Cheney bumper sticker, you'd be like, really? Like, especially if it's not peeled at all, you'd be like, you're really holding on to that? Like, that's where you're... Now you walk out of here, you see somebody with a Bush Cheney bumper sticker, no Trump sticker, you go, that is a reasonable person right there. I can have a conversation with that man, and it is a man, it's my father. All right, thank you guys.
Fuck yeah. Handrin Siri. Awesome.
What's happening, man?
I believe you had your first time on the show last week.
I did, yeah.
And-
And it's same way. You called up somebody, they weren't here, and then I got on last. Same thing tonight.
Well, there you go. It's almost like you willed it to happen.
I fucking got down on my knees back there and prayed.
There you go. That
You must have been
brings
busy back there.
I should tell you, I am a cobbler.
I mean, you look like one.
Are you wearing a wire? Tell us if you're wearing a wire.
You look like you make artisan sausage.
Handrin, you're from Maine?
Yeah. Born and raised.
That. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a comedian.
And you moved out here on a school bus. I remember that.
Yeah, I moved. I'm on the road. I'm in San Francisco next weekend. Anyone want to check me out Saturday night, San Francisco?
I'll be there. Where in San Francisco?
I'm doing the setup and Don't Tell Comedy. Doing
And
two
just
shows.
hanging
next
around the
Saturday.
Tenderloin. All right.
Yeah.
You should have watched this whole episode. The whole episode was a Don't Tell comedy episode.
So, Handren, anything crazy happened in the past week since we had you on last?
Oh man. Well, I sprained my ankle. It's doing better now.
How'd you do that?
Skateboarding. My brother gave me an electric skateboard for my wedding.
How old are you?
Christmas. 33.
Maybe it's time to give up the skateboard.
That's what my wife said. I say fuck that. No, man. I don't give it up like that.
I'm more concerned that you have a wife and a skateboard.
How long have you been
It's
married
not so much
for?
the age. It's like, hey, bitch, can I go out? No.
We got married in last May, so almost a year now.
What does she do?
She's a writer. She's a writer for a very great nonprofit.
Yeah, she rides the bus.
She He didn't
I'm telling
even
you,
hear
Russell.
what I said, right?
I'm telling you, Russell.
I'm going to buy you out of your Eric Andre contract.
Handren, what's your favorite thing about your wife?
Oh, I mean...
She has boobs.
This is true, but the ass.
You more of an ass guy than a boobs guy?
It's her skateboarding foresight.
Yeah, you know, that was the thing. When I was younger, I used to be way more into tits. As I've gotten older, it's all about the ass.
Does she have good butt hygiene?
What the fuck did
There you
that
go.
come
That's
from?
Red Band.
That's God. He's answering your prayers.
Red
dude.
Band.
Yeah, no, we do wet wipes on the bus. She keeps that shit clean, as I do as well. Yeah.
Just wash it. I mean, if you had shit on your finger, you wouldn't just wipe it off. You'd wash your fucking hand.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you eat the butt?
Okay, Brian, you can come back. We get the joke. You're listening from behind the curtain. Come on
You're
back.
very nice, Jamar. You raised your hand, unlike all of these other heathens.
Yes, Jamar, go
I think you're
ahead.
gonna say,
Who are you calling a heathen? I will kill you right now. I will slit your throat.
He's committed to his character. Jamar Neighbors, go ahead.
And Tony is calling it out right now, taking us out of the moment.
It almost seems like he's hosting a show.
No, I'm not. I'll let you do that.
Jamar Neighbors, you had that question from 2 minutes ago.
What's up, Bebop?
What?
Bebop from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, circa 1980s.
Oh, y'all don't fuck with my hair. All right.
Where's Rocksteady, you idiot?
Right next to him. What are you talking about? This is Bebop and Rocksteady right here. That fucking.
All right, Duncan Trussell. Is she a baby wipe or a regular tissue type bitch?
Oh no, baby wipes. You gotta go baby wipes.
Baby wipes?
Yeah, you know.
you got to go bidet.
Bidet?
Okay, rich guy. Fucking. No. I live on a bus. We can't all have.
Hey, man,
bidets.
hop up on a
Come
sink.
on,
I've done
man.
that.
There's things you can do. Don't you have like one of those like what do they call them? Like water picks?
Yeah.
You know?
No, we got a pumped sink in there. We got a hand pump sink. That's how we use our.
You're
This
really
is
committed to this hipster
crazy.
thing.
Everyone lives in their car. Everyone lives in their car, Tony.
it been
How many people in
everyone?
America live in
I
their
think
car?
every
I want to
single
say
person.
I'm different. I live in
Now,
a bus that I fucking built myself up in our farm in Maine. I gutted that whole thing, built it out. It is beautiful. Wanderbus and us. You can follow us on Instagram.
Still a
It's,
car.
It's amazing. But
Cal
yeah, no, we got-
Hamilton doesn't, but I'm pretty sure you made a really amazing point there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh, it's
7, and if you count Malcolm, 8.
Dude, where's my car? There's a comedian sleeping in it.
Yeah, I do believe, and then maybe I'm wrong about this.
Hey, we
but
should do a podcast, Comedians in Cars Getting Sleep.
This is really it. 8 out of the 9 people you saw tonight sleep in a motor vehicle.
None of those episodes are in Porsches like that other fucking.
There might be
show.
something to that.
The other one is raising a 13-year-old that's not his, so I think you guys win.
Becoming the father, stepfather.
How is that the only guy that doesn't live in a car? The guy who just found out he was a dad. Go on.
There you go. Thank you.
You could be the host, hosted by Fedora the Explorer.
Oh, I fucking love it.
Today's word is homeless.
How do you see yourself getting out of the school bus? What do you think's going to happen? What's going to be like the big turnaround?
It's a choice. We can have an apartment. We're moving here this summer, just continuing the tour up
Permanently?
the West Coast. Yeah.
Or you're just you're parking the bus?
Well, yeah, it's got a couple flat tires. We're just gonna go ahead and leave it there. No, we're moving here in the summer. We started comedy in Boston 7 years ago, and then we said let's go on the road for a year. and we said a year, and then at the end of the year we're moving here. So awesome. It was more of an adventure type thing than we did.
But wait, when you can drive around,
yeah,
and then you want to end up here,
yeah,
how did you end up here before you ended up here?
Or just on our way through. I was in.
But
San
this is
Diego.
the end of the country.
Oh no, but there's if you go north, there's more.
Never heard about it.
Yeah. You
Never
do
heard
good
of
in Seattle. You should try it up there.
Well, I'm from just north of Seattle. It's called Canada.
The last guy hasn't jerked off in 6 months. What's the longest you've ever gone without coming?
What time is it? No, I fucking took a shower today. I jerked off before the shower.
Sure, no, I understand.
But you've been
that.
married only 11 months. You ain't got to jerk off yet. Give it some time.
How many months until your wife kills herself?
On an electric skateboard.
She won't step on the shit. She's not stupid.
She married a guy who lives on a bus. She's not stupid. This bitch makes good decisions.
Handren, you got up 2 weeks in a row. Lucky
Fuck
you.
yeah,
There he
man.
goes. Handren Siri,
Thank you,
ladies
guys.
and gentlemen. This, my friends, was what I would call a manic episode of Kill Tony. There's your drawing from Ryan J. Ebelt. Amazing. You can find that at ryanjebelt.com, and you can find a lot of things at ryanjebelt.com. A painted collection of the history of Kill Tony. Tonight may have been the last episode ever of the show. We are the first ever podcast to get canceled. Normally you have to be on a big network for that to happen.
Yeah, actually, this is actually called Killed Tony.
Yes, we have gotten word from the entire fan base that they are done.
Yeah.
All right, well.
We'll make it
so
up
much
to you.
fun stuff happening. The Indian Detective is on Netflix. No?
Fuck that show. Listen,
All right, go ahead.
I got a tour.
Yeah.
I'm back out on the road.
Yeah.
I go to Europe in 2 weeks. Go check out the website. I'm doing Wembley Arena, April 26th.
Yeah!
I got some other arena shits out
We have
there.
a lot of listeners in London and Ireland. And,
Yep. We'll be in I'll be in
Sweden.
fucking Croatia and Iceland and Finland and
Russell Peters.
fucking all over the goddamn place.
.com, right?
Yeah, RussellPeters.com, please. 2 S's, 2 L's, 1 dot, stay calm.
Jamar Neighbors, one of the stars
Yeah.
of the movie Keanu.
Yeah.
Black Jesus on Adult Swim. What else, Jamar?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in that room in there in like 10 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Come in there.
Almost all of us are doing stand-up in the original room at some point. If you guys didn't get enough comedy, which I'm pretty sure, because I was here, you did not get enough comedy tonight. This was a
heavy drinking night, I think.
This was an episode that I will encourage the fans to listen to in fast forward.
Hey, but you know what?
Chipmunk style, get through it quick.
We'll be in Phoenix this week doing another episode, so we'll make it up to you Thursday.
Doug Benson will be with us as a guest on that episode in Phoenix, and the entire band is going to be with us. We love them so much. Patty Reagan is the band leader. I don't know if I ever give him quite enough credit. He is the one who brought in Jeremiah and Joelberg and Chroma
Tony,
Chris.
yeah. Thank you very much.
Really made
Tony,
it-
I just have one thing to say.
Yeah. Yes. There you go. I thought it was only one thing to say. There you go. Jeremiah Watkins.
Come on, hear that for a second. Okay, follow me on social media at Jeremiah Stand Up. I've got a new podcast called Jeremiah Wonders. New episode dropped today with Tate Fletcher. Last week was Josh Wolf. Having some great guests on the show. Listen up to that, and I'll be with the guys in Phoenix. JeremiahWatkins.tv/shop. Go there.
Chroma Chris is Chroma Chris on everything. CHROMACHRIS. Is there an underscore in the middle there? Nope, just all one word, Chroma Chris. Joelberg Joel Jimenez. Went all out tonight.
I'll be in Phoenix with these guys. I love you guys. Thanks a lot. If you like skateboarding, follow my buddy Joey McAdams. All right, peace out.
Phoenix this Thursday. We're all doing shows at the Tempe Improv, where I'll be headlining all weekend with these guys. Red Band featuring, and all these guys doing guest spots the entire weekend. It's going to be a blast.
Tony.
Yeah.
Joelberg Jimenez is the next guest on Jeremiah Wonders a week from tonight, so listen to that.
Love Jeremiah Wonders. We love it. We love it. Red Band and I have both done it, so make sure you listen to every episode of Jeremiah Wonders. So many dates at TonyHinchcliffe.com. I'm going absolutely everywhere. I already mentioned it earlier, but Kill Tony, the show that you just listened to, is going to Fort Wayne, Indiana, Detroit, Michigan, Las Vegas, San Francisco, and Lansing, and Grand Rapids as well. Did I say Fort Wayne, Indiana? Fort Wayne Comedy Festival and the Motor City Comedy Festival as well.
Thank you, Speedweed.
Thank you, LA Speedweed. There's a Kevin Lee Light celebration of life for you fans of Kevin Lee Light. Come hear some stories about our old fallen friend. Kevin Lee Light was a
Hollywood Jesus,
who was a part of many episodes on this show. At one point, he was the entire band, and we had Jesus on the show many a times. And
he died, so they're doing a nice show for him.
But he really died.
Yeah, he did die again.
Not like real Jesus who came back and shit. This was our Hollywood Jesus, and he's like totally dead now.
April 8th, 8 p.m. Comedy Store.
Yeah. So much fun stuff next Tuesday. The Hollywood Improv, the Death Squad show. Live audience, thank you so much for coming out. We'll say hi to you and hang out with you on the front patio if you'd like a picture or anything. Really, I'll basically do anything for you after you came to this episode. And by the way, if your friend brought you here promising you that you were going to have so fucking much fun, I mean, they're going to tell you this, but I'll tell you right now, while the show's still happening, they're right. Normally, it's just a lot better.
Love you guys.
It had nothing to do with really anything. Sometimes things just don't go.
Tony, let's try to save the show real quick. Save the show.
I'm trying.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Cool.